Hi guys, from Barbara. Today I will try to prepare a frittata roll. I've got this idea from one of you, so thanks to all that leave comments down below, inspiration and new recipe. I really love to try new things, ketogenic new things. So let's go together to prepare this frittata that will be a great breakfast because you can do it in advance. So let's go. To prepare this easy ketogenic dish, you will need just a few ingredients as usual. 6 eggs, a little bit of salt, nutmeg that we are going to grate, 30 grams of grated parmesan cheese that I forgot to put on the table, 250 grams of ricotta and 400 of fresh spinach. I weighted the spinach before boiling them, so without water. Let's start by breaking our 6 eggs in a bowl. Try not to make a disaster on your tablecloth like I just did. And try not to have pieces of your eggshells falling into the bowl, as it happened to me. Yes, it is one of those days when things don't go exactly like planned, but we keep cooking because this ketogenic dish will be an epic success and it will be perfect for celebrating Easter. Now let's season our eggs with a pinch of salt and some grated nutmeg. If you'd like to give a personal touch to this recipe by adding your favorite spices and aromatic herbs, this is the right moment to do it. I would also appreciate any suggestion on how to improve or change a little bit this recipe. So write it in the comments below and I will be super happy to try it. Thank you all so much for inspiring me every single day, because keto is much more fun if we share ideas and delicious recipes. After adding our 30 grams of forgotten Parmesan cheese, the mix is ready to go into a preheated oven. A very good idea is to cover our baking plate in parchment paper, so it will be easier to take our frittata out when this will be ready. This is a fun part, and if you have kids, I'm sure they will be more than happy to help you with the art and craft moment. This mix will need between 10 and 15 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius, that are approximately 350 degrees Fahrenheit, to be perfectly cooked. But keep an eye on it because every oven is a little bit different. Meanwhile, we can take care of our boiled and squeezed spinach. This is what you will get after about 10 minutes in salty and boiling water. Be sure to squeeze all the water out and cut them as little as possible. Our baked eggs are ready and this is how they should look. Now you just have to wait because it will be much easier to stick them out of the parchment paper when they will be completely cold. With some patience and the perfect tool, you can do it without breaking your yellow rectangle. And this is very important because we will feel it. While struggling, I will talk a little bit of eggs on a keto diet, because it is really good to know that one large egg contains less than 1 gram of carbs and fewer than 6 grams of protein, making eggs an ideal food for a ketogenic lifestyle. And now the filling. So this is your second chance to be creative and to personalize this dish. I choose a classic of the Italian cuisine, that is the combo of ricotta cheese with boiled spinach. In Italy, you often find these two ingredients inside the tortellini or the ravioli because they go really well together, but they will taste even better in our ketogenic dish. As I told you, this dish is perfect for Easter celebration. If you celebrate it, of course, but if you don't, it will be a delicious and beautiful low-carb, high-fat dish anyway. Don't forget a pinch of salt if needed, but it depends on the ricotta that you are using. So taste it before sprinkle it with your boiled, squeezed and cut spinach. This dish could be ready like this because it tastes and looks great, almost like a cake. But today, as you know, we will try to make frittata rolls. First attempt is a complete failure, but we won't surrender, so let's try to roll it starting from the shortest side. I could cut my mistakes during the editing of the video, but I think it's unfair because nobody is perfect. Now that our frittata roll is rolled into the parchment paper like a giant candy, we should leave it into the fridge for a few hours. As you have just seen, I've cut the start and the end of my frittata roll because they are never as perfect as I'd like, so I won't present them to my family, but I will secretly eat those yummy pieces as my own snack. This is an easy tip that will allow you to get beautiful slices in order to present an amazing plate. This will be a special week also on my Instagram page because I will post all my previous dishes made with eggs. In this way you will have several Easter keto recipes. 2 years ago, I also prepared a video with chocolate treats dedicated to kids that are following a ketogenic diet. It was one of my first videos, so I'm not proud of it, but you can find it at the link up here in the description below and at the end of this video, because maybe you want something sweet to celebrate Easter. I really hope you liked today's recipe and you will consider subscribing to my channel. See you here with a keto video in English every Monday, but also with the same video in Spanish on Wednesday and in Italian on Friday. Thank you to all my subscribers. See you next week. Bye!